Hello, welcome to Tech Bunny. This is a resource for one-to-one technology integration in the classroom. And I start off by explaining what STEM means to me. I mention the 4 C's, and I go on to talk about why I decided to create this website. And I created it as a resource for teachers that are in the process of integrating one-to-one devices into their classroom, which is hopefully where my school will be this year, at least in the lower school. So my big event is something that can be recurring. It is integration lessons for the classroom, and it's a set of 4 parts, and it can be kind of as many lessons as you want to break it up into in there. I have some pre-teaching suggestions and some ideas for rules if a teacher hasn't established those in their classroom. And then I split it up into 4 parts, which are based on the 4 C's, but I also included the standards in there for each lesson. And of course, it's a broad overview of all these topics, but it's at least a way to introduce it. So each of the lessons has an interactive part to it. Students are asked to create different resources using some of the things that we learned about in this course. As you can see, there are a couple different parts to most of the lessons. And I think one of my favorite parts of this lesson is in the critical thinking section. One of the lessons is to go to this link, and the students get to pick a different kind of riddle or problem, and each of them has a video that they watch, and then they can click on the links to get some questions and to dig deeper and to join into a discussion. And so I thought that was a really cool resource. So that's something that can happen in any classroom that a teacher is integrating one-to-one technology into their day-to-day lives. This is my tech resources and examples page. I had a lot of fun making these. I did put some of the ones that we did from this course, and then I added some of my own. One that we didn't talk about in the course, which I think is really cool, is Make Believes Comics. You can make your own comics. So here is one that I made on homophones, and I thought it was really fun. The next tab here is useful links. I added a lot of links that might be helpful for teachers, lesson plans, websites to learn about technology integration, interactive websites, and student portfolios. And I think this is just a great resource for me, for my coworkers who I'm going to share this with, and for anyone. And I'm just going to keep adding to this over time. Here are my peer-reviewed articles. I learned some really amazing things by studying these articles. One of the kind of recurring theme in a lot of the articles that I read is that it is important to make sure that teachers are buying into this one-to-one technology use, which is also something we learned about in week 4, module 4. So I thought that was really cool how that connected all together. I have a tab for videos. I found a lot of great videos on one-to-one integration. And I also just had some videos for technology in the classroom. And finally, I have my kids' corner. I think this one is maybe the most fun. I gave a simpler version of what STEM is, in my opinion, so that students can understand that. I have some videos here. This one is on Can Video Games Make You Smarter, just to kind of grab their attention and have a little fun. And then I have a lot of different websites with descriptions, some games, resources for researching, interactive websites. And again, I plan to just keep adding on to this. I think there's some great stuff here, but there's just so much out there. So that's my website, Tech Bunny. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy exploring a little bit more on your own.